what's the function? Now, generally, we are looking at how HR department with the ghost workers actually do insider fraud. So before we have before generally these large organizations, they are very careful. You don't want a situation where light goes off and then you lost your database. So they always follow the worst information is right ahead loading. So before the database actually inputs the data in the table, it writes the append section. Like it writes the thing that you want to do in the database and keeps it in a file, in a particular file before you actually now place everything that you want to place inside the database, inside the table. So this section is generally, you cannot generally just delete it or overwrite it. So it follows a specific order. As you can see the example, we have the timestamp, which was 10:14. 02 a.m. The user account was the HRD officer and the account executed to the command on table 0 with row number ID 94. So it locks in the command that you perform on the database table. That's what this one says, this right ahead logging. So it locks it in before you actually execute the command, and you cannot easily delete it. So this section is one of the highest sections that it is used to trace all those fraudulent activities. So you can actually have this section. Now we have the active directive check. This section is just checking logins, general logins for all the customers and everything. Now we have physical access test. This is just about badges with biometrics, like biometric log. If you are actively, these ones are mostly when it comes to the ghostwriter section, the ghost worker section. So if you are actively working and you are not having biometric logins, like you are not logging inside the system, you cannot be taking your wage or your paycheck and you don't have any activity that shows that you have been actively coming to your work site, you are actively participating. So it is generally pointing to a fraudulent account, an insider account, or somebody using the same account, because two people cannot use the same social security number. So generally that's how things like this actually function. Now the SQL, the banking interrogation section. This one is just about linking how the bank transaction is done. When you're on the payroll, you receive your salary. So the bank transaction is where the money actually goes to. That's what is actually most important. So there are many commands that you can run on SQL, and it's all about tracing if it goes to the same account or it goes to five employers having the same account and all the account details for that account. Now the forensic security for this slide is very easy. So the true investigation for such crimes is all about intersection. Most of these people that carry out those fraudulent activities, they don't always get that opportunity to override or delete everything. So when you put 1, 2, 3 blocks together, you notice that they can clean all, they can clean one, but they cannot clean all. So you can actually intersect. You can actually check the HR department, the login department, the transaction department, the biometrics, and all the checks, the ones, and you put them together. You see how it interconnects, and you're able to trace all those anomalies in the system. So even if the data was like for what we're talking about the page, the way database actually says its data, even if you delete, it doesn't like clean the data. So physical deletion is not equal to permanent deletion of data. It's just an illusion. Now these are the structural solutions.